This is Miss Holloway, Unit 3, Day 1, Part 2. Two-step equations. We're going to solve and check. Number 1, 15x plus 3 equals 43. As you see, the 15 and the x are together in multiplication, then you have plus 3 equals 48. First thing we're going to do is we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. Okay, 3 minus 3 is 0. So we have 15x equals 48 minus 3, which is 45. My next step is I want to get x by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by 15. 15 divided by 15 is 1. You do not want to make this a 0 because 0 times x will give you 0. Divided by 15. 45 divided by 15 equals 3. To check the problem, you're going to put 3 in place of your x, so 15 times 3 plus 3 equals 48. 15 times 3 is 45, plus 3 equals 48. 45 plus 3 equals 48, equals 48. My answer checks out. X equals 3. Number 2, a plus 2a minus 4 equals 14. The first thing I'm going to need to do in this problem is to combine like terms. Okay, so I know I have a 1 in front of this variable a. So I have 1a plus 2a, which equals 3a minus 4 equals 14. My next step is I'm going to add 4 to both sides because the inverse of negative 4 would be positive 4. So negative 4 plus 4 equals 0, and plus 4 over here. So I have 3a equals 14 plus 4, which is 18. I want a by itself, and since 3 and a are multiplication, I'm going to divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And that leaves me with a, and 18 divided by 3 is 6. To check your problem, you're filling 6 in place of your a, so 6 plus 2 times 6 minus 4 equals 14. We'll use PEMDAS to solve. We're doing multiplication first, so 6 plus 2 times 6 is 12, minus 4 equals 14. Addition before subtraction, 16, or 6 plus 12 equals 18, minus 4 equals 14. 18 minus 4 equals 14, equals 14. My answer checks out, so my unknown variable a equals 6. Number 3, 8 minus 3x equals 17. Anytime I have a number that does not have a sign in front of it, I know that it's going to be positive, okay? So working to get x by itself, I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides first because subtraction is the inverse of addition. 8 minus 8 is 0, so that's negative 3x equals 17 minus 8 equals 9. Now I want x by itself. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. This negative sign is a part of the 3, unlike in the exponents. Okay, so negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1. Divide 9 by negative 3. X equals negative 3. Because remember, positive number divided by a negative number is a negative number. I'm going to check my answer. 8 minus 3 times negative 3 equals 17. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9, so 8 plus 9 equals 17. 8 plus 9 equals 17, equals 17. My answer checks out, so x equals negative 3. Number 4, 1.1x plus 1.2x minus 5.4 equals negative 10. The first thing I need to do is combine like terms. So I'm going to combine 1.1x plus 1.2x, and I get 2.3x minus 5.4 equals negative 10. I'm going to add 5.4 to both sides. Negative 5.4 plus 5.4 equals 0, plus 5.4. 2.3x equals negative 10 plus 5.4 equals negative 4.6. I'm going to divide both sides by 2.3. 2.3 divided by 2.3 is 1. Negative 4.6 divided by 2.3 equals negative 2. To check your answer, you're feeling negative 2. I'm going to move down some. 1.1 times negative 2 plus 1.2 times negative 2 minus 5.4 equals negative 10. So negative 1 times negative, or 1.1 times negative 2 equals negative 2.2 plus 1.2 times negative 2 plus negative 2.4 minus 5.4 equals negative 10. You can put it all in your calculator. Negative 2.2 plus negative 2.4 minus 5.4 equals negative 10. So negative 10 equals negative 10. My answer checks out. So x equals negative 2. Number 5. 2 equals negative 9n plus 22 minus n. First thing I'm going to do is combine like terms. Negative 9n minus n, which will be negative 1n right here. So negative 9 minus 1 equals negative 10n plus 22 equals 2. I'm going to subtract 22 from both sides. So 2 minus 22 equals negative 20 equals negative 10n. Divide both sides by negative 10. 2 equals n. This would be 1 right there. To check it, 2 equals negative 9 times 2 plus 22 minus 2. Negative 9 times 2 will be negative 18 plus 22 minus 2. Negative 18 plus 22 equals 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. My answer checks out, so 2 equals n. Number 6, 2/3 h minus 1/3 h plus 11 equals h. The first thing I'm going to do is combine like terms. So 2/3 h minus 1/3 h, since they have common denominators, I can do 2 minus 1 equals 1/3 h plus 11 equals 8. And get h by itself, I'm going to first take the inverse of positive 11, which would be negative 11. So 11 minus 11 gives me 0. Subtract 11 from both sides. So I have 1/3 h equals 8 minus 11, negative 3. I'm now going to multiply, or not multiply, divide both sides by 1/3. That gives me 1, because that will give me my h by itself. So negative 3 divided by 1/3 equals negative 9. So 9, and h equals negative 9. To get this here, you will make a fraction, and you multiply by the reciprocal. So negative 3 times 3 equals 9 over 1. To check your problem, two-thirds times negative 9 minus 1/3 times negative 9 plus 11 equals 8. And so you use your calculator. 2 ABC 3 times negative 9 gives you negative 6. Negative 1/3 times negative 9 gives you positive 3 plus 11 equals 8. Negative 6 plus 3 equals negative 3 plus 11 equals 8. Negative 3 plus 11 equals positive 8. 8 equals 8, checks out, so h equals negative 9. Number 7, 18 equals 5a minus 2a plus 3. First thing you're going to do is combine like terms. So 5a minus 2a equals 3a, and then plus 3 equals 18. Opposite of addition and subtraction, so I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. 3 minus 3 is 0. 18 minus 3 is 15 equals 3a. 3a is being multiplied. To get a by itself, I'm going to divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Divide 15 by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 equals 8. I'm going to check my problem. $18 equals 5 times 5 minus 2 times 5 plus 3. So 18 equals 5 times 5 is 25 minus 2 times 5 is 10 plus 3. 25 minus 10 is 15 plus 3. 15 plus 3 equals 18. It checks out, so 5 equals 8. Okay. Number 8, negative 6 equals g plus 4. First thing I'm going to do is to combine like terms. G plus g equals 2g plus 4. Remember, we have 1 here and a 1 here, equals negative 6. Going to subtract 4 from both sides, because subtraction is the opposite of addition, the inverse. Subtract 4 from both sides. So negative 4, or negative 6 minus 4 equals negative 10 equals 2g. Since 2 and g are being multiplied, I'm going to divide by 2 on both sides. 2 divided by 2 is 1. That leaves g. Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 5. So negative 5 equals g. To check it, negative 6 equals negative 5 plus negative 5 plus 4. Negative 5 plus negative 5 equals negative 10 plus 4. Negative 10 plus 4 equals negative 6. Negative 6 equals negative 6. So your unknown variable g equals negative 5. Solve and check. Number 9, the cost C in dollars of making N watches is represented by C equals 15N plus 85. How many watches are made when the cost is 385? So I know my C equals 385. So C equals 385. So I'm going to put that into my problem. 385 equals 15N plus 85. Opposite of addition is subtraction, so I'm going to subtract 85 from both sides. 85 minus 85 is 0. 385 minus 85 equals 300. So I have 300 equals 15N. 15 and N are being multiplied, so I'm going to divide 15 on both sides. 15 divided by 15 is 1. 30 divided by 15 equals 20. So 20 equals N. To check my problem, be 385. Let me write check here. Kind of draw a little line. Equals 15 times 20 plus 85. So 385. 15 times 20 equals 300 plus 85. 300 plus 85 equals 385 equals 385. Answer checks out. So 20 watches are made. Slide number 12, number 10. The sum of the measures of the interior angles of a parallelogram is 360 degrees. Write and solve an equation to find the value of each of the unknown angles. So all of these right here, equals 360. So to find the sum means you're going to add. So I'm going to add x plus 45 plus x plus 45 equals 360. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine my like terms, x plus x and 45 plus 45. X plus x equals 2x plus 45 plus 45 equals 90 equals 360. I'm going to subtract 90 from both sides. Give myself a little bit more room. So I have 2x equals 360 minus 90 equals 270. Divide both sides by 2 because division is the opposite of multiplication. X equals 135. 270 divided by 2 equals 135. If I wanted to check that problem, you'll add 135 plus 45 plus 135 plus 45 equals 360. Add all of them up in your calculator and you get 360 equals 360. So the angle that we do not know equals 135. Number 11, a 42-foot string is cut into 4 parts. The first part is 3N feet, the second is 5N feet, the third is 4N feet, and the fourth piece is 6 feet. How long are the first 3 pieces of the string? So I know my string equals 42 feet, okay? And it has 4 pieces, one that is 3N, one that is 5N, one that is 4N, and the last piece is 6 feet, okay? So I want to know how long the first 3 pieces are. So first, before I can find out how long the 3 pieces are, I have to find out what N is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine like terms. I'm going to add 3N plus 5N plus 4N. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So I have 12N plus 6 equals 42. Subtract 6 from both sides. 42 minus 6 equals 36 equals 12N. Divide by 12 on both sides. 12 divided by 12 is 1. 36 divided by 12 equals 3. So N equals 3. But it wants to know how long the first 3 pieces of string are. okay? Doesn't want to know what n is, okay? So I look at my first one, and it's 3n. So equals 3 times 3. 3 times 3 equals 9 feet. So the first string is 9 feet long, okay? The second one is 5n equals 5 times 3. 5 times 3 equals 15. So the second is 15 feet long. The third equals 4n equals 4 times 3 equals 12 feet.